Yesterday, a federal raid on Canal Street in Manhattan turned a routine counterfeit goods bust into a flashpoint over immigration, policing, and New York City's identity. It began Tuesday afternoon when scores of agents from Immigration and Customs Enforcement, backed by the FBI, DEA, and other federal units, poured onto the crowded sidewalks. Dressed in tactical gear, some masked and carrying long guns, they arrived in unmarked cars and even an armored vehicle. Homeland Security later called it a targeted, intelligence-driven operation aimed at vendors selling knockoff merchandise. To people on the street, it looked and felt like an occupying force. Cell phone videos quickly captured the confusion. Shoppers stopped in their tracks. Vendors scrambled to pack up goods. A ring of bystanders formed, phones held high, shouting disgusting and shameful as agents handcuffed sellers. Estimates of those detained vary. Advocacy groups say 15 to 40, while eyewitnesses saw at least 7. Whatever the number, the sight of immigrant vendors being led away ignited anger. Tension spiked when protesters tried to block departing federal vehicles. Videos show agents pushing people to the pavement, swinging batons, and threatening pepper spray. Homeland Security says one protester was arrested for assaulting an officer and labeled parts of the crowd rioters. Protesters insist they were protecting neighbors from heavy-handed policing. By evening, the confrontation had migrated uptown. Hundreds gathered outside 26 Federal Plaza, ICE's New York headquarters, chanting "ICE out of New York" and "No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA." Their demand: end federal immigration enforcement in the city and release the detainees. City and state leaders reacted swiftly. A spokesperson for Mayor Eric Adams stressed that the NYPD had no role in the raid and does not aid federal agents in civil immigration cases, saying local resources should target violent criminals, not undocumented New Yorkers pursuing the American dream. Advocacy groups echoed that theme. The New York Immigration Coalition called the operation a violent spectacle. The Street Vendor Project noted long wait lists for vending permits force many, often immigrants, into the shadow economy, making them easy targets.
Critics also questioned the timing. 2 days earlier, a conservative commentator posted a video highlighting Canal Street's counterfeit market and tagged ICE, urging a crackdown. Governor Kathy Hochul and others suggested the raid was politically motivated, quote, authoritarian theatrics, one called it, reminiscent of tactics used under the Trump administration. The clash has reignited debate over New York's sanctuary city status. Councilmember Marte argued the raid violated those principles, while some officials acknowledged that unlicensed vending on Canal Street poses real challenges, but insisted federal force is not the answer. As Wednesday dawned, detainees remained in federal custody, and the political fallout was only beginning. Was this a legitimate criminal investigation or a message-sending spectacle? That depends on whom you ask. What's clear is that an operation ostensibly about counterfeit handbags has laid bare deep divisions over immigration, policing, and the reach of federal power in America's largest city.